Victor Isibor, I need you to recommend a 100% legit and safe company where I cannot lose a dime, not even one kobo. Every day, profit. I need your guarantee. A company that you can vouch for.
You be mumu.
Okay, and when the profit starts coming, how much share of your profit will you be giving to me?
Come off it. The company will compensate you with a commission now.
Wait. For your information, the commissions paid out to marketers by a company does not reduce the investment value or capital of the prospect. Okay, so that arrangement is between the company and its marketers. It does not affect you in any way. All right, so but you that you are looking for something extra, you are looking for surety, you are looking for guarantor, you are looking for somebody to vouch for you before you go into the business, then you should be ready to give something in exchange for that guarantee you are looking for. Maybe half of your profit should be going to that person who wants to give you the guarantee. Don't you think so?
He shock you.
Or has there ever been a time you open a bank account and you deposit, say, maybe 100,000? You wake up the next morning, that 100,000 has become 70,000. Then you call your bank and they say, we remove from your money to pay your account officer or the marketer that brought you. It doesn't work that way. Okay, the commissions paid to marketers by companies does not reduce the financial value of the investment or deposit of the prospect. You guys need to get that one clear out of the way. It is between the company and the marketer. So it is not your money that was taken directly and given to the marketer. So you that are looking for guarantee, how much share of your profit do you want to be giving to that person that is the guarantor?
No, Mbano, no. Just give me make money online business that you can vouch for with your life.
70 years old man.
With all due respect, sir, are you sick? Do you have any chronic untreated malaria? I should vouch for a company that I do not personally run, that I have zero contribution to the day-to-day running of the business, a company that is not owned by my father. I should vouch for it. You go about looking for guarantees. You want to go to heaven, but you do not want to die. You want to eat your cake and still have it.
That's what I do for you. Hey!
You always want rewards, but you don't want any risk at all. You forget that wherever there's reward, there's risk. In fact, reward is a function of risk. That's why if you must make it big in life, you must be a big risk taker. If you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. Making money online, especially crypto and forex, is extremely risky, and no review or reviewer can expose a scam 100%, except the reviewer is God Almighty himself, who sees the hearts of men. The only thing constant in life is change, meaning a project can start well and be legit and end up badly and become a scam, and vice versa. And that is why in the description of all my videos, I put a financial disclaimer. I am not an investment advisor. My videos are meant for education and entertainment purposes only, and it is not to be mistaken for financial advice. Do your own research always, because people are always looking for who to blame and who to carry their crosses when things go south. Desperate network marketers will be out there promising prospects and giving them guarantees in a company they have zero control or influence in. Isn't that madness?
You dey use your function to play. You dey use your generation to play. You dey use your next generation to play. You are doing rubbish. You think that you are doing good. You are doing lunatic encyclopedia pre-calculation of Jajatica.
That same company that network marketer is vouching for and giving guarantees to prospects about, in their terms of privacy or somewhere on their website, they will write a risk disclaimer in very tiny small prints. Past performances don't guarantee future results. They must put a risk warning there. Go to any standard website. It may not be obvious or conspicuous, but it is there somewhere. So that in case you lose money and decide to sue, yes, that is when their lawyers will now refer you to that fine small print. And me as an influencer, I will always refer you to my financial disclaimers. Reviews can't be 100%, like I said before, except you are God Almighty. Now, few years ago in Nigeria, an investment company that claims to be into forex, they were duly registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission. That is the apex body in charge of financial regulation in the entire country. The company had all the valid documentations that gave them the go-ahead to participate as financial services provider and investment portfolio manager in the country. They had a verified CEO and had physical offices. Yet, they still managed to scam investors allegedly to the tune of over 13 billion naira.
Jesus! Jesus!
Jesus, my brain, bro.
Few years ago also, there was another one that was also into forex in Nigeria. They had their headquarters in Port Harcourt and branch offices in almost every street corner with highly professional looking staffs. And their CEO was a flamboyant young man who had connections and friends in high places. They had an office in every major city in the country. Office that looked like banks. The standard settings of the offices, the designs were exquisite. And once you made your investment, you were assigned an account officer. He was even an active member of a very popular church. Where is he and the company today? People's money gone, nowhere to be found.
Photo. No be juju be that. How many times would they tell you before you know that Nigeria is not?
There is God. Oh.
Yet, you see Bitcoin, okay? Till today, nobody knows the founder of Bitcoin. Satoshi Nakamoto. No social media handle, no online or digital footprints. A random digital coin that just burst into the space. People overlooked it. And some even gave out their Bitcoin in exchange for a few pizza. How much is Bitcoin today? It is the king of crypto. Those who took the risk back then are multimillionaires today. And those that ignored it, they are biting their fingers hard today. Now you see, projects with physical verified CEOs failed us. But some faceless projects in crypto have been running for years without any problem. So no review is 100%. So when I make a review and say that a business is good, that is not me saying that it has no risk. No, there's something they call the risk to reward ratio. Okay? That is me saying, in my own professional opinion, that I think the reward outweighs the risk. Even a small risk can eventually collapse a business. All right? That the reward is bigger than the risk does not mean that the risk is totally absent. The risk is still there. It's just that it is small. But that risk has the potential of collapsing the business in its entirety. Even when you don't see a risk in a business, the risk is still there. It's just that you did not see it. That you don't see something does not mean that that thing is absent. Okay? Videos are for entertainment, information, and education purposes only. Financial advice is given by professionals. You don't see them on social media giving free tips. You pay to consult financial and investment advisors. Okay? You don't go on YouTube looking for financial advice. It's like you coming online on YouTube to get medical advice from random content creators who tell you to go and chew garlic to cure your diarrhea. You do so at your own risk. If you need medical advice, seek a doctor. If you need professional investment advice, you need to meet the professionals. Network marketers, stop being desperate. Stop vouching for businesses you have little or no control over. Even if you don't know the risk of the business that you are presenting to somebody, tell them that you don't know it does not mean that it does not exist. Because there is risk in every business. Stop being desperate. Then prospects. Stop looking for who will vouch for businesses for you before you invest. Remember the golden rule of investment. Invest only what you can afford to lose. Don't invest your children's school fees, your house rent, or your feeding money. Use spare money always. There is always a disclaimer somewhere. It is after you lose money that they will show you.
Chai!
Stop going about looking for guarantee. If you can't stand the heat, leave the kitchen. If you can't take a risk, keep your money in your wallet, go out there and get a job and be collecting salaries. If you can't take a risk, you will end up working for people who choose to. I am Victor Isibor. I am not a financial advisor. And in whatever you do so at your own risk. And I will not be responsible for your financial decisions. This disclaimer remains binding across all my audios, videos, or messages. Hey you. Hold on a bit before you register. Let it be known that all investments carry some level of risk. Victor Isibor is not a financial advisor. He is not God. He doesn't own this platform, and neither does he work for them as a staff. If you register with his link and invest, you do so at your own risk. If you make a profit, you don't have to thank him. If you make a loss, don't blame him either. Do your own research. This is a disclaimer and it is legally binding.